Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from intermission. We are now delighted to present our next act. Get ready for a little fun. Please welcome Good Morning Apocalypse.
Glad everyone's here. All right, hold on. It's a little loud. All right. Now, I've been tasked with giving a brief press release vis-a-vis what we're calling the giant ant situation. All right. Now, there's been a lot of miscommunication about this, and I just want to get everybody up to speed here. Okay? Yes, giant ants have taken over the world and are running amok in our country. No, there's no way to stop these giant ants, but yes, the giant ants will not stop until all life on this planet is destroyed, but no, in no way did our government have any hand in biochemically engineering these giant ants as a ghastly superweapon. Now, as I said, there's been a lot of miscommunication about these giant ants, so I'm just here to answer any questions that anyone might have.
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
So, I've been putting around Tommy Lloyd. He's right, but he's actually dating Cindy Rothberger, but she's holding over Andy Stone. But Andy doesn't like her, but she doesn't know that. But I know that story. But Tommy knows that, and Andy doesn't know that Tommy knows that, right? So anyways, the other day I was fooling around with him, right? And we got to the second date, and then I got on the very same night. He went to the third date with Cindy, and then this morning I woke up and I did not get my period, and I'm just wondering, am I pregnant?
I was really hoping to field some giant ant questions. As mentioned before, the giant ants that are taking over the universe as we speak. But without knowing the particulars of your situation and your relationship with Tommy Gillespie?
Yes, that's right. He's French or Italian, not sure.
Okay. All right. Without knowing the particulars of your relationship, I can safely say that no, you're not pregnant because you can't get pregnant from going to second base with the young man, even if he went to third base with another lady that same evening. All right. Is there any other questions?
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
I'm a concerned citizen, and these giant ants have me very concerned. Last night I was lying in bed thinking about these giant ants, and my wife was lying side by side, perfectly still beside me, and she was also worried about these giant ants. Well, in the morning I got up and I felt fine, but my wife had a headache. Those were her exact words. I have a headache. So I was wondering, is she pregnant?
Once again, I was really looking for some giant ant questions. As mentioned before, the giant ants that the government had no hand in bioengineering. But again, without knowing the particulars of your situation and your relationship with your wife, I can once again safely say that she is not pregnant because you can't get pregnant from lying perfectly still beside each other in bed. Really looking for some giant ant questions here? Does anybody have any giant ant questions?
I have a question.
About the giant ants?
Yeah, about the giant ants.
Okay.
I represent CTV News. And I have a question about these giant ants. Now, our viewers think that your administration's handling of these so-called giant ants has been a complete disaster. And you might not think it's so, sir, but your constituents have a right to know the truth, because in a democracy, it is the truth that is the light that shines away the shadows of tyranny, and it is the truth that will set us free. Yeah.
Greg, do you have a question, though?
Yes, I have a question. Earlier today, I used a public restroom. And when I flushed the toilet, some water splashed up on my bare bum-bum. And so my question to your administration, sir, am I pregnant? Yeah.
walked right into that one, didn't I? Again, without knowing the exact facts about your situation, sir, I can, without a shadow of a doubt, say that no, you are not pregnant because you can't get pregnant from water splashing on your bum bum. And also, you're a man.
Hey! What about the pregnant man on The View?
And what about that pregnant man on The View? What about him?
Guys, let's stay focused here, okay? We're here to talk about the giant ants, remember? The giant ants that, the government totally bioengineered. We were using them as a super weapon against North Korea, but they got loose and now we're kind of screwed, all right? So let's stay focused. Giant ant questions. Has anybody got any questions at all, huh?
Can you get pregnant on a water slide?
What about a hot tub?
I swallowed a grape and now there's a grape tree growing out of my stomach.
What if you share gum?
What if you share underwear?
Won't anyone help me with this grape tree?
Oh, but guys, none of these things can get you pregnant. Jeez. Maybe nobody knows how to get pregnant anymore. Lord knows my wife and I have been trying for years, but, well, none of that matters anymore because of the giant ants. Does nobody care about the giant ants?
Honey, stop everything! I can't choose.
About the giant ants?
Bigger than the giant ants!
What could possibly be bigger than the giant ants?
I'm pregnant!
Mr. Stevenson, Gene Roddenberry's here to see you.
Excellent, send him in. Mr. Ronberry.
Please, call me Gene. I'm sorry I'm late. The traffic was terrible.
It's too bad they just couldn't beam you up, right?
Yes. Anyway, thank you for seeing me. I really appreciate it.
Hey, when the creator of Star Trek calls you up and says he's got an idea for you, you make time.
Well, I think you're really going to like what I've got to show you.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Please, Gene, have a seat.
Thank you. Now, as you know, I've been working on an all-new Star Trek program. Something for modern 80s audiences. I call it Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Ooh, love the title, Gene. Go on.
You see, I wanted to capture the spirit of the original Star Trek series, but with an all-new cast of characters that our audience can really relate to.
Great. What type of characters?
Well, geez, do you remember the Klingons?
Of course. Total baddies. Great villains.
We have a Klingon character who is a member of the crew of the Enterprise.
What?
Right?
Wow, brilliant.
We also have a young boy on the crew now. He may be young and he wears chunky sweaters, but he's a genius and he gets the ship out of trouble all the time.
The young kids are really going to relate to that.
Exactly. Oh, we also have a blind character.
Blind, you say?
Yes.
Huh.
You see, Mr. Stevenson, I wanted to show that in the future, there's no stigma surrounding people with disabilities, so I felt it was important to write a blind character who is also an important member of the Enterprise crew.
Great. What's his role with the crew?
Navigator.
Navigator.
Yes.
The Enterprise has a blind navigator?
Yes.
Isn't it going to make it a little difficult for him to navigate?
Oh, he can see. He wears like a headband that he wears over his eyes.
Oh, so your blind navigator isn't really blind.
Oh, he's blind, all right. Oh boy, it's just that he can see through a headband.
Okay, you know what? Let's move on. The network is really excited to hear about the captain. Everybody loves Captain Kirk, and
Yes.
we cannot wait to hear about the captain of this show.
I'm very excited about the captain.
Oh, is it another good-looking young swashbuckler type?
Kind of. He's a 47-year-old Englishman.
An Englishman?
Yes. His name is Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Nard.
No. Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Nard.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Benet?
Yeah, no. Jean-Luc Picard.
Is that like a space name or something?
No, it's French.
Like from France?
Yes.
But I thought you said he was an Englishman.
Yes, But you see, in the future, French people are English.
Okay, so is he like a sexy Frenchman then?
He looks like a grandpa. Excuse me? Like a grandpa? You know, somebody's grandpa.
Like with white hair and all that?
Oh, no. He's bald. Well, balding, technically. And, and he loves tea, but he's very particular about it. Oh, boy.
Okay, Mr. Roddenberry, let me just see if I got this straight now, okay? Captain John...
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard is a balding French grandpa who speaks with an English accent and drinks tea?
Oh, and he plays the flute. I forgot.
Okay, you know what? Just gonna stop you right there, okay? I really don't think the networks are gonna sign off on this. This is the 80s, okay? And everybody, the viewers want their leads to be strong, virile, full of hair. I just don't think this is gonna work, Mr. Roddenberry.
I see. Did I mention the ship's counselor's got big tits?
Gene!
Sheila, are you ready to make a love connection?
I am ready to make a love connection.
Great. You are in luck because we have 3 lucky bachelors all looking for the same thing. Let's get started, shall we? Bachelor number 1. When he's not pumping iron, he's hitting the gym. Built like a truck. Let's hear it for Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey, girl!
Ooh. Okay, well, my first question for you is, what is your idea of a romantic date?
Oh, yo, I don't usually go for that romantic stuff, right? But yo, say I see you in the club and we make that instant connection, I'm liable to call a cab right then and there, take you back to my place, and before you know it, we'll be whipping the dip.
Okay, well, where would you take me on this perfect date?
Oh, yo, the gym I go to is unisex, right? We could hit that up, start working on your glutes, work them hammies nice, get those delts all nice and limber, right? Then we'll stretch it all up, get nice and sweaty, and then we'll really be ready to go back to my place and whip that dip, if you know what I mean.
I sure do.
I do not know what that means. What does whip the dip mean?
Oh, girl, you will know when the night is through, because we'll be whipping that dip all night long.
Is it a sex thing?
Yeah, sure, we can start with sex if you want, you know. Limber ourselves up and move our way into whipping the dip.
Why would you ever start with sex?
When I whip, then I dip. When I'm whipping the dip, we'll be whipping the dip.
Is it a song of some kind?
It's not a song, girl.
Okay, you know what? There's no connection here. Just move along.
All right.
You're lost.
Now, bachelor number 2. He's a passionate lover with a hint of Latin heat. Fresh from Sao Paulo, here's Pablo.
Hi, Pablo.
Hello, my darling.
I bet you wouldn't take me to a gym on our first date now, would ya?
Indeed, I would not. A gorgeous rose such as yourself needs to be treated with care and tenderness. I would fly with you to the moonlit sands of the solitary beach.
Ooh, that is romantic.
There, under the stars, and away from prying eyes, we would, I'm sorry, my English, how you say, weep the deep. Because when I weep, then you deep, then we weep in the deep. Let me take you on a trip because we weep in the deep.
Okay, this is for sure a sex thing.
It is not a sex thing.
Is it a dance move?
It's not a dance move.
Okay, you know what? There's no connection. Just move along.
Wow, a decisive move past bachelor number 2, which brings us to our 3rd and final bachelor. Well, let me tell you, this guy, he is soft and he is hairy. Let's hear it for Larry.
Hi, ma'am.
connection works. Why don't you talk to him and see if you can make a connection?
Right, Larry. First date. Impress me.
Oh,
Go.
jeez. I don't know. I mostly just hang out at the library or the MCC with my laptop and I pretend to write, but I'm not writing anything, and everybody knows. Also, I think I'm a historical reenactor sometimes, but people don't really consider those things romantic.
Larry, you know what? Let's just forget about that. Just take it back to your place, okay?
Thank God you can meet my mom.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, sorry. I'm just real nervous because this is a big first for me.
Oh, is this your first date?
No, I've been on lots of dates. This is my first time whipping the dip. That's when I whip, then I'm whipping. When I dip, then I'm dipping. I'll be whipping